general election is inevitable. No government could attempt to cope with the problems of demobilization and reconstruction with an absolutely dead parliament at its side and an enormous new electorate seeking to express its opinions. Government in this country cannot be carried on in time of peace except on the basis of a House of Commons which can claim the right to speak for the people, or at any rate for the large majority of the people. It would be throwing altogether too much responsibility upon ministers to expect them to take the whole series of grave and far-reaching decisions involved in settling the peace treaty, in bringing the armies home, and in getting our industries turned over from war to peace without an active and vigorous House of Commons to help to bear the load. To go on ruling without a live parliament which can support the ministers and guide the ministers and, if necessary, change the ministers would be to transform the constitution of this country into a mere bureaucracy of the Prussian or Austrian pattern. We have not fought this war for that. We have got a tremendous task before us, rushing upon us with all the speed of crisis. We have won the war. We have won it in a manner almost stunning by its signal, complete, and overwhelming character. But before we can really rejoice, we must clean up the battlefield. Our industries have been turned upside down in the need of supplying our victorious armies. They have got to be put straight. More than that, if the present wage levels and keen demand for employment are to be maintained, they have got to expand in size and greatly develop in efficiency. 3 million of our men are spread all over the world. They are everywhere conquerors. Better than that, they are everywhere liberators and rescuers. We want them home. We want their own children to greet them. Just conceive what a task we have before us. Not only have we got to make the great transition of our industries back to peace and give those feelings of confidence and security without which enterprise cannot revive or the workshops get busy, but on top of all this immense transformation, full of difficulty and inconvenience, and no doubt full of disappointment to many, there will soon be coming back 3 million men looking for a fair chance and the means of earning a livelihood and keeping a home together. Who is to say they have not deserved it? The times in which we live are hard and rough, and every man and every woman must choose their part and play it with all their might. Personal interest, party interest, class interest, sectional interest, all those will have to take second place to national interest if we are to get round this corner with success. Whatever government is in power, whoever are the ministers employed, they will need all the help their countrymen can give them, and there is no help more needed than the help of a good and vigorous House of Commons, freshly returned by millions of votes. All the people who have helped each other to get through the war have got to help each other over this next stage, without which the victory for which we have sacrificed so much and fought so finely will only be a Dead Sea apple. We have won the great war. Let us win the great peace.